What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have a little bit of a different video for you guys today, and that is we're going to be taking a look at some cool old trucks and equipment. Now, I know usually we do the wheel it starts, and those are still going, but I decided I'd make this little video on just everything that's here in this part of where I do the starts for you guys to check out. So obviously, looking around, see there's an old International over there, see the MCI sticking out. Old Deere, another old International. There's a couple Ottawa shunters over there. There's the Autocar right here. So I figured I'd start with this sweet old S series over here. Pretty International-like. According to the tag, it is from 1987. It's a 10-wheeler. S1900. I like the antenna. It's got the big, nice horns on the roof. And let's take a look under the hood. So here's under the hood of that S series. It's a DT466, typical International engine. Probably my favorite International engine that they made. It has such a good sound to it, and the hood ornament for the DT466 is sweet. So moving along from the old S series, we got a pretty sweet old 4900 International right over here. Also with the DT466. This one's just, I'd say, a decade newer than the red S series, and it's a box truck. Pretty solid though, it's got that Morgan box body. I guess it was a paper truck according to the box. Which is pretty sweet. These don't really get enough credit in my opinion. I mean, I know they're the later part of the International, but you don't see them as much as you used to. Like, I just think these old 4900s and below are just so cool because they're getting more and more extinct. At least around here they are. You just don't get to see these types of trucks every day. Now granted, all the trucks in these videos are extinct, but these just have a soft spot in my heart because they just were so prevalent when I was younger, and now they're just disappearing. It's kind of weird. Just like this old Top Kick, huh? Also, same boat, disappearing. Got the Cat Diesel. I don't really know what this was at one time. It was something. Maybe like a garbage truck or dump truck. I don't really know. Got that typical GMC interior with the no seats. I gotta love the gauge cluster though. It's so futuristic for the 90s. What they thought was gonna be futuristic just was big and bulky, and I guess futuristic at the time, but not now. So let me try and get a shot of the engine for you guys. You can't really see it under there. It's blocked. But there's a cat under this somewhere. Obviously, you got these three over here. Freightliner Columbias. Again, not a personal favorite of mine. Four Freightliner Columbias. Not a personal favorite of mine, but they are becoming more and more less prevalent, if you will. Hence why they're here for parts. Because they're plastic truck mafia Freightliners. Not to say they don't sound good once in a while, but I'd rather have an FLD or an FLC over a Columbia. Now here's the old MCI, of course, you guys know this bus. Been here for a while. Hopefully a start video will come soon on this beast. There's a whole video on this thing I'll put above with a walk around, and unfortunately I didn't get the engine compartment open last time, but there's a video up of a whole walk around on this unit. And there's also my video from, I think, 2 summers ago of starting it from where it used to start, which was way past those trees over there where it used to sit. And now this is where it's been since. And then over here, I think I did a short video on this one too. Just an old Grumman conversion. This thing needs a new fuel pump, hence why it's sitting. It's a pretty cool idea though, I'm not gonna lie. I tried opening the hood last time, but no luck. Let's take a look inside. Not much has changed inside. Just a bunch of horns. 2 seats, automatic. Looking from the back, you got a big old window, you got the chrome stacks, and next to that you got a little old Vandura. This one's a diesel though, it's a 6.2. Wide open. I don't know if this was cut a half or if it was just in an accident or something. I don't really know, but it's got those sweet GM mud flaps, those are pretty cool. And right here we got that beastly Brigadier with a Detroit. Again, also in half. Can't imagine how much smoke would just shoot out of there when it fires up. This was sitting somewhere for a long time. Just half a truck. It's too bad though, because that would be a cool start if the other half was there and we could actually drive it around. But even then, it would probably still be cool. So you can see, there she is, the silver Detroit. Interior is pretty intact, except for the gauge cluster falling out. Not really sure the year on this one, but I'm thinking, 81, 82, maybe? Somewhere around. Could be even later than that. I'm not really a huge GMC knowledge book, but that's just a guess. So we got the MCI over here, got the International and the top kick. Now let's go to the trucks on the other side of this trailer. So on the other side of the trailer we got this old Eagle, old ramp body truck with Cummins under the hood. I think it's a 400 big cam, but I'm not exactly certain. Been sitting here since I think last summer. We moved it a little bit. It's a beast. Fully intact inside. I love the Eagle stitching and everything on the doors though, that's really cool. Classy. Back when trucks had class. Back in the 80s, back in the 90s. And then in 2000s it just kind of faded away. And now we just have plastic. And of course over here, got the beautiful Autocar, which you saw in a video last week on one of my shorts. 400 big cam Cummins. Well, actually, I think it's a 350 big cam. As you can probably maybe see under the hood. I don't know if it's light enough. This beauty came from Temple, New Hampshire. Got dual sticks. Got the giant steering wheel. Can't beat that. Just classy. We got the sweet Autocar doors. If the sun goes out of the way, you can see. Of course, you got the cranks. A little ID tag. And a special feature, a Mac gas pedal. Huh, I didn't notice that last time. And also the, I believe that's a cup holder, the Maxwell House coffee. So I don't think there's any cup holders in this thing. And behind that, we got the old Brigadier, which I don't know if I put on the channel yet. It's got a cat underneath. Been here, a couple months now, I think. Classy old truck. 5-speed, nothing fancy. Also from the 80s. Was an oil rig for a while in Fitchburg, Mass. And then it came here. And yeah, but you can see right there. It's got the cat underneath. Pretty sweet. I bet it sounds pretty damn good coming down the road with full load. Going through those gears, I bet that old chrome tip probably chooches some black smoke. At least that's what I imagine would hopefully happen. And we got a Mac DM over there, which that'll be another video when I get to that part of the yard. As you can see, there's some cool stuff over there, an old Farmall, Austin Western. But for now, I'm gonna go back to the Autocar. And we are gonna walk to the front where there's 2 Ottawas and a couple other things too. So here are those 2 Ottawa shunters. And apparently they came from a apple farm somewhere in Massachusetts. I'm not really sure what year they are, but I think they're both automatics. Got the sweet Edelbrock carburetor sticker. You got the VIN up there. Just a nice little 6-wheeler. I think they're both gas too, I believe, if I remember right. See another one right here. Got the Ottawa, nice logo. Just a simple interior, nothing fancy. Just gets the shunting done. That's what I meant. Again, VIN's up there. Pretty solid closing doors. Flat tire now, which wasn't like that a couple months ago, but not bad looking trucks. And then if we take a walk down here, see we got an old Chevy Kodiak, early 2000s. I think it's a cat diesel. It's too big to be a Duramax. I'm pretty sure it's a cat. This is just got here, I'd say 2 weeks ago. Maybe a little longer than that. But good looking truck, C7500. Automatic. With the nice seats. How many miles are on this bad boy? I'm wondering. Of course the gauge cluster is digital. That helps. But not a bad truck. You even got a rear window for no reason. Not like you can see anything out of it. It's 2000... It says that on the door. I can't read it. It was made in September of an unknown year. On the hood we got... I can't really see. I'm thinking a cat, but I'm not sure. It might be a gas or 2. So I'll have to get back on that. Just a big body truck. Looks like it was sitting a while though by all the junk on the hood. Now if we go over here, we got I think 2 or 3 left to see still. Got the old Fleet Star over here, which has been up on the channel before. Also has a cat underneath it. Came from a lumber company, Georgia Pacific. Very old school on the inside. It's a 71, I believe. You know, it's got that Prentice boom. I don't think it's been started in like 15 years. It's only been sitting here for about one, because it was towed here last spring. And if you look over here, there's an old Kodiak sitting right there. I believe that just came in last week. It's pretty sweet. Some sort of lumber truck. I think it came from Maine, I'm pretty sure. This also has the cat diesel. Nah, man, it came from Laconia. Again, the futuristic cluster on all these. Pretty cool truck. It's a 95. Still has some life in it, I'm sure. I'd say it definitely has life in it. Another one with the Prentice boom. It's a 10-wheeler. Gotta love the GM trucks in the 90s though. They are hard-working rigs. I have to go over here. Got some sweet trailers full of hoods if you need any hoods. Freightliner. I'd love one of these for like the man cave or something. Got an old Eagle over here. An old semi-trailer. This thing's still a weekly runner, I do believe. Maybe not weekly, but it's a sweet old rig. You know, manual. Nothing fancy, of course, but classy. Classy, but a work truck. And by that tag right there, DDA, I'm thinking that's where it came from before, the company that had this before here. So I'm thinking it was a mail hauler for a while. It's got a Cummins underneath. Pretty sweet truck. I just love the long noses on these things. Just cool. Compared to today, it's classy and cool. Not just cool. Also over there, we got an old FLC Freightliner. You can see that. That's the Legend Troy Gardens FLC, so I'll get to that in another video, but not this one. Just a cool truck. Even has a little mirror right there on the little window. That's sweet. Got the big stack. This thing chooches smoke. I remember seeing it fire up on a cold morning a couple months ago. Whew! She is a smoky one. Got this big old dry van trailer. Gotta love the old trailers too, not just the trucks. And a couple more old trailers over here. So this brings me to the end of the little walk around video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if I should do some more because there's plenty of stuff here to make some more of those. And make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the first uploads that I do. And also go follow my Instagram because there's a lot of stuff I post on there that I don't post on here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.